So till yesterday we learned about all these things like operators, data types, variables, and all these things we have learned, right? So from today onwards, let us uh, learn important things in programming language, like not only in JavaScript, in any other programming language. These are main important things. Like with the help of these things only, we are going to write uh, most of our code. One is like a conditional statements, and the other one is loops. Okay, so first we will complete the conditional statements. After that, we will go and learn about these loops. Okay, next. Coming to here, let us understand what are these conditional statements. So, first of all, let us go with definition. Conditional statements allow your code to make decisions and execute code blocks based on specific conditions, right? Okay, what this it is saying, it is trying to say is like hmm, uh, so uh, as we write a program, there we write like 500,000 lines, right? So there is not no 100% surety like all of these 100 lines uh, is written in same block, right? Okay, same block, right? So you guys don't have an idea what is the block. Okay, that's why I'm unable to make you understand what is the block. So uh, I think we have done one thing in through Tuesday class, right? So in that we have written one flower brackets, right? Okay. So let us assume whatever the thing inside flower brackets, I mean that flower brackets uh, are blocks, like that flower brackets, inside that flower brackets, whatever the code we write, it is called as block of code. So to execute that code based on conditions, we use these conditional statements. So it is trying to say that only. So conditional statements allow your code to make decisions. Means based on decision, yeah, it is based on conditional statements. Okay, we are going to make a decision. After that, whatever the code inside that flower brackets. So whatever the code inside that flower bracket means block. Okay, inside that block, whatever the code is there, we are going to execute that one. That is the definition of these conditional statements. Okay, they are very essential for creating these dynamic and responsive applications. Like they are very important. Okay, without sorry, I forgot. Okay, no problem. I will try to explain this. Okay, these conditional statements are nothing but the statements which are going to make some decision. After that, they are going to execute a block of code. So to execute that block of code, we will write certain conditions. If those conditions are met, we are going to make that code work, right? So that is how these conditional statements are used, and also they are essential for creating dynamic and responsive applications. So what is this dynamic responsive application means? Uh, like in programming, we will write like this, right? So like dynamic and responsive applications. So we'll write like this. So if there is some web app, okay, there is some web app. In that, what we are going to do is, if there is one dashboard page and there is sign up page, the login page. So the dashboard page is only visible when the user has correct credentials. Okay, and the user has correct credentials. Okay, if whenever the user types correct credential, he is able to access that dashboard. To do all those things, we use these uh, conditional statements. Okay, so I'm saying a general example to understand. Okay, no need of thinking that much about okay dashboard, all these things. Yeah, there are different kinds of conditional statements like if statement, if else statement, okay, if else is if statement, and also switch statement. So what we will do, we will learn these things individually. Okay, we will see all of these things individually. So coming to if statement, yeah, coming to this if statement, it is the most basic one. Okay, in the conditional statement, it is a basic one. So what it does is executes a block of code if a condition true. Okay, what it is trying to say, if the condition is true, the block of code is going to get executed, right? What is this if condition? So what is this syntax? This is the syntax of if statement. Okay, this is the syntax of if statement. So what we are doing is, right here, if we are writing if, okay, if, and inside this flower brackets, okay, sorry, inside this normal brackets, what we are doing, we are writing a condition. Okay, inside this only we are going to write condition, and after that these flower brackets is there, no? So in the inside that we will be writing all our code. Okay, inside that we will be writing all our code. So that is why it is whatever the code inside this flower bracket, it is uh, like a block of code. Okay, so you basically understood this syntax, right? We have to write if keyword. After that, we have to place two brackets. Inside that, we have to write one condition. After that, we have to open one flower bracket, and inside that, we have to write the code. After that, we have to close this flower bracket. Okay, this is complete if statement. So, what does if statements do? If the condition is true, the code inside this block is going to get executed. Like as you can see here, I have given one example. So here, let us create a variable. Let age is equal to 25. Okay, age is equal to 25. Here I'm writing one condition like this. Okay, if age is greater than or equal to 18, so you have to execute this condition, right? Console.log you are an adult. Okay, so this condition to be a sorry, if we condition becomes true, this block of code should be executed. Let us see the output of it, but doing practically. Okay, right. So I will be removing all these things. So here, what we will do first of all, so let us create a variable. Let age is equal to how much? 25, right? It is equal to 25. After that, after that. Let us start writing this if statement like if, okay, you have to write if keyword. After that, give some space, write this thing. Okay, wait a second. Okay, I have inside this we have to write condition, right? Sorry, inside this we have to write condition, right? Inside this we have to write condition, and after the flower brackets and open close, so I have to press and enter. It's going to become light. So here we have to write the code block, right? Code to be executed. Here you have to write whatever the code we want to execute if the condition becomes true, right? Okay, so what I will be doing here, I will remove this condition. I will be giving actual condition, right? Age is greater than or is equal to 18. Okay, if age is greater than or is equal to 18, let us print like this. Okay, log print you are an adult. Okay, let us save this one. Okay. Next, we will run this file. So what we got output as you are an adult. Okay, the condition is true. Why? Because 25 is greater than or is equal to 18, right? So that is why this condition became true, and it's going to give this output. You are in level. So as we have learned those comparison operators, right? Comparison operators, arithmetic operators, logical operators, assignment operators, arithmetic operators. We learn all these things now. So here we are going to use all these things. Okay, make sure you remember all those things, right? Okay, I forgot to share you few things. I will be sharing some cheat sheets after when I got free time. Okay, I will be sharing all those things with you guys. Yeah, actually, I am trying to do something. Okay, I want to make a, separate website for all the cheat sheets. Okay, so if it completes in meantime, I will be sharing with you, or else I will be sharing PDFs. Okay, here coming to here, we have written this if statement, right? So I would like to change here the number to 10, right? So actually, what it becomes if the age is here age is equal to 10, right? 10 is greater than or equal to 18. It is false, right? Okay, 10 is not greater than 18 or equal to 18, right? So this code should not be executed. So we should the output should be empty. Okay, let us run again this one. So here we haven't got anything, like yes, sir. So here I haven't got any output, right? Why? Because if the condition becomes false, there should be another block of code to be executed, right? So here we haven't seen like that, right? So this condition only used if the condition true, only then you have to execute this block of code. So for simple purpose, we use like this. Okay, only if the condition is true, uh, this block of conditions should be executed, or else do some other thing. Okay, that is the purpose of this if statement. Next, let us go and see like a else statement. Okay, so this else statement is used with if statement, right? Okay, the else statement can be only used with if statements. Okay, combination of if and else. Okay, it becomes a else statement. So actually, it is if else statement. I forgot to change the heading. Okay, it is if else statement. So to use this thing, okay, what we will be doing is we will be writing like this. Okay, first we will be writing if statement. After that we are going to write else part. Okay, uh, well, there is another point here, right? Executes a block of code if the condition is false. So the definition of this else statement is like if the code is false, I mean if the condition is false, the else part, whatever the code inside this else part is there now. So inside that, whatever the code is there, it should be executed, right? Okay, or else if the condition is true, it should be executed. Okay, if whatever the code is inside this, okay, it should be executed. So these combination of these if and else we have to use. Actually, it is a if else statement. I forgot to put if. So to put it simply, if when it is used, like if the condition is true, we have to use only if statement. Okay, else for some reason we have both of the things. Okay, if the condition is not true, so you have to execute another part of the code to understand user. Like for example, there is one user, right? He wants to log in into his Instagram account. So he will try to mm, uh, use wrong credentials, maybe forgotten the original credentials, and he is trying to log in with some other credentials. So when you try to log in, what is going to happen? It's going to throw an error, right? So these details are not in our database, like your credentials are wrong. We get some kind of message, right? So only if we use if condition, we are unable to see that one. So we are unable to see that credentials are wrong. Even though if we enter wrong credentials, we should get some message, right? So to understand, okay, something is wrong. Right? So to understand that purposes, we are going to use the else part. Okay, as we can see, let us choose this example, okay, rather than doing before one. So here what we have done, let weather is equal to sunny. If weather is equal to rainy, this thing, or else you have to execute this part. Actually, this flower bracket should be here. It gone to this. Right. So what I will be doing, I will be writing new code. So I hope everyone understand this if else statement, right? So what I will be doing is if else, okay, if else, what I will be doing is here I am going to create a new variable. Let weather weather is equal to sunny. Okay. Let us write if, okay, if after that flower brackets enter. So inside this if we are going to write a condition, weather is equal to uh, sunny. Sorry, weather is equal to, we are going to write rainy here. So inside this part, what we are going to do is we are going to print that statement. Okay, and so log weather is uh, rainy. Okay, weather is rainy. Else, okay, we are going to implement else part, right? Else, inside this else log weather is sunny. So what I have done is I have created a variable weather is equal to sunny. So here if in if condition I am writing in sorry in if statement I have written this condition, right? So if weather is equal to rainy, so print this statement. I mean, if this condition is true, execute this block of code, or else execute this block of the code. So what is going to happen? So whether sunny is equal to rainy, yeah? Not now. So it is a false, right? So this part of the code is going to be executed. Let us see the output. Okay. So here we got to see that weather is sunny. So which part of the code got executed? Right? This part of the code got executed, right? So in case if I change here like this, rainy. So let us run again. Okay. So we should get output like this, right? Weather is rainy. So actually, see, you got that one. So weather is rainy. So if the condition becomes true, we will be executing this part of the code, or else it's going to show the output. So this else part is mainly used for if something uh, like I have explained that example now in the login page and all. So for that purposes, due to that reason, we will be using the sales part, right? So some cases we only use if we necessary we use if else, or there is one other thing I am going to explain next, right? We have learned about this if else statement also. After this, we learn this thing, okay? Else if statement. So we are going to learn only about else if. After that, it should be combined with if else. So let us understand what if else does. Okay, allow this else if statement is simply a makes you add more conditions, right? Uh, as we have seen in previous one, uh, if the condition is true, if the condition is true, uh, whatever the code is inside that code or block is getting executed, or else it's going to execute whatever the code inside else part, right? So there are we want to create some multiple conditions. Okay, so if you want to create multiple conditions, so we need some kind of another statement, right? So that statement is else if statement. Okay, simply what we are doing is we are going to put it inside if else statement. Okay, this else if statement. Okay, what is it's going to do is it's going to uh, make you check multiple conditions and also execute the first condition that is true. So execute the first condition that is true. What does it mean, right? So there is this condition. If condition one is true, it's going to execute this part of the code. Okay, or else what it is going to do is else if it comes here in this else if there is condition true, let us assume that condition one got wrong. Okay, next is going to check this second condition. In this second condition, it becomes true. This code is going to execute it. Okay, then the rest of the code won't be executing. Okay, okay, if there are multiple conditions, like if else if condition 3, else if condition 4, if there are more conditions at that time also, there won't be the code won't be going to execute it further. Okay, if the condition becomes true, the code will stop executing there only. Okay, rest of the code won't be executed. Okay, it is saying that similar to that only. Okay, so let us understand the syntax of this if else if statement. Okay, it is a combination of if else if. Okay, so what we will do is, so we cannot use else if statement individually or else statement individually. We have to use compulsory if statement. Without that, we won't be using else if or uh, else. Okay. So what is the syntax? So we will write like this. Okay. If condition, okay, inside the block of code. Okay. This lower brackets. After that, we will be writing else if. Okay. Else if let us understand like okay we say in similar to condition we have to write one condition here, and after that whatever the code if the it becomes true whatever the code inside here is going to execute it of if these two conditions are going to fail, so whatever the code inside this else part is going to get executed. I hope getting the syntax right. Okay, if else if then else. Next, so let us understand this example. Let grade is equal to 85. If grade is greater than or is equal to 90, so console log excellent. Okay, if 80 is 85 is greater than or is equal to 90, okay, false, right? It is not greater than or equal to 90. Okay, it's going to be false. Else if grade is greater than or equal to 80. So actually here 85 is greater than 80 but not equal, right? At that time 85 is greater than 80, right? So it's going to execute this part of the code. So even though if we have next code like 70 the grade is greater than 70, that code won't be executed. So I will show you example also. Next. So if this condition also fails, else if condition also becomes false, this part of the code is going to get executed. We will see all these three conditions. Okay. So I will remove this example. If else if right. So first of all, I will create a variable grade is equal to let grade is equal to 80. Yeah, after that, what I will be doing, I will be creating one if statement. Okay, statement. After this. I am going to create else if okay. So here condition, right? Inside if condition, else if condition, and after that else. Yeah, else flower brackets open first. Okay, this is how we use if else if else, right? So let us write first condition here for the if the grade is greater than or is equal to 90. If grade is greater than or equal to 90, we will write here. Okay, log you got, so we will write like this, okay? Grade A. So if the grade is more than 90, we are going to give him a grade A. Okay. Next, coming to here in else if we have to write a condition. If grade is greater than or equal to 80, greater than or equal to 80, let us give log of grade B. Okay, for this we are giving grade B, or else log failed. Okay, so I am writing this one last. Okay, let us see. So let us execute this program and see the output. So here we got like this, right? One second, I will do this. Okay. So here what we got like grade B, right? Why? So actually in the first condition, if grade is greater than or equal to 90, in the first condition, 80 is not either greater than 90 or equal to 90, right? So for that purpose, for that reason, it haven't executed the code. Why? Because it become false. Okay, next here the condition, else if condition, grade is greater than or equal to 18. So here grade 80 is not greater than 80, but is equal to 80, right? So the condition become true. So that's the reason this part of the code got executed. Okay, let us change here it to 85, 85, and then let us run again. So we got again same grade B. Okay, what if we change it to 90? Okay, if we change it to 90, this part of the code should be executed, right? We should get output like grade is 90. Okay, let us run. So we got grade A. Why 90 is greater than or equal to 90, right? 90 is equal to 90. It is not greater than 90, but is equal to 90, right? So that's why this part of the code got executed. Okay, it checks like this. Okay, let us give here 70. Let us give here 70, and let us see the output what we will get. So here we got failed, right? Why? So 70 is not greater than or is equal to 90, or 70 is greater than or is equal to 80, right? That's the reason this part of the code got executed. Okay, this is how this if else works. So what I will be doing, I will be giving another thing also, like this. I'm going to write another else if statement. Okay, else if condition, if lower bracket. So I will move this to here. Okay, now I am going to write this condition. If grade grade is equal to or greater than, sorry, grade is greater than or equal to 70, grade is greater than or is equal to 70, what I am going to do is I am going to print like this, okay, log grade C. Okay, let us see which is going to uh, get executed. So otherwise we will write like this. If grade is less than or equal to 70, this part of the code should be executed, right? So let us give a shot. Okay, we got grade C, right? Okay, if I decrease it to 65, let us see what will be the output. Uh, Run again. So we got grade C, right? So what if I change it to like this? So greater than or is equal to 80. So I am saying I'm saying this why because to make you guys understand that after if this statement got executed, rest of this statement won't be executing. Okay, so that's the reason I am showing you practical. Okay, again I am going to run here. First of all, I will say okay done. So what you guys got? You got like failed. So actually I forgot to change here. I will be putting 80. Okay. Okay. So I will clear. Yeah, once again I will run this. So what I got grade B, right? So, so this condition is also true. Grade is greater than or equal to 18. So this condition also should be right. It is also correct, right? But why this part of the code haven't executed? Why? Because once the condition is satisfied, okay, once the condition is satisfied, the rest of the code won't be executed. Okay, that is the purpose of this if else if. Okay, I hope all of you guys understood about these if else statements. Next, after this, let us see this switch statement. Okay, so it is somewhat a working principle is similar to that of if else if. Okay, but the syntax is totally different. So let us see. What there are 2 points right here. So first, what is this first point is saying like compares a value to multiple cases. It is saying a value is compared with the multiple cases. Let us see what is this multiple cases. So here, as you guys can see, syntax. Okay, switch. Okay, this is a syntax of the switch statement, right? So switch. Okay, flower brackets open close. After this, sorry, it's normal brackets. Inside this, we are going to write some expression here. I mean, it's similar to somewhat similar to condition, but not. There is some slight difference here. So what is this? After that, we have to write one flower bracket. Inside the flower bracket, we have a keyword like case. Okay, case. After that, we have to write this value. Okay, there is this value. So if this value is equal to this expression, okay, if this value is equal to this expression, then the that part of the code is going to be executed. If that part of the code is going to executed, then we will write one break statement. Okay, we will write one this break statement. I am going to explain what is this break statement afterwards. Okay. So this is the syntax of switch statement. Okay, if none of the cases doesn't match to the expressions, we will write some default code. Okay, so we will give some default output. So for that purpose, we use this default. Okay, default keyword is used for that. Okay, this is the syntax of switch. Okay, next after this, well, let us see. Yeah. So there is another point, right? A more concise way to check multiple conditions. So in the if conditions, what is going to happen? So else if condition, it's becomes it is like not it becomes complicated to see, right? There is more if conditions like and flower brackets. You get confused here. That one condition can be right like this, right? Case value, case value. So it is saying that it is more concise way to write multiple conditions. Only that. So let us see the example here. So let a day of week is equal to Tuesday. So let us create a day only. Let day is equal to Tuesday. Let us Imagine like that. Day is equal to Tuesday. So after that, we have written the switch condition, sorry, switch statement. Inside the expression, we have passed day. Okay. Inside the switch statement, we have passed day. And after that, this expression, whatever the expression is there, it is going to compare with this value. Okay, this value. So it's going to check this value. If this value matches this value, then it's going to execute this part. Or else, if it is going to match this, they like here, okay, this value is going to match this value, then he is going to execute these conditions. Okay, if there are multiple cases, okay, if there are, let us write that there are assume 7 conditions. Okay, there are 7 days in the week, right? Okay, so what is going to check? Based on that, it's going to check each and every case. So first of all, it's going to check Monday case. After that, it's going to check Tuesday case, right? So in here we haven't written that one. We'll be doing next. Okay, practically. So here what is happening, if the case, I mean, in the second case, it's going to match the whatever the expression is there, right? So then that part of the code is going to get executed, and the rest of the code won't be executed. It's going to come out of there. Okay, it's going to come out of that place. Okay, so let us understand it practically. Yes, let day is equal to, let us put Wednesday. Okay, I'll be writing switch, and flower brackets. So after that, so this is expression, right? I will be writing expression. Okay, here. So here we are going to write like this case. This should be value, right? This should be value, and we have to write like this. And this is the condition. We have to write code. Here the code, and after the code, we have to write like this break. Okay, break is a keyword. I will be explaining in short. Okay, this is break, right? So this is how we create a switch statement. So there will be multiple cases, right? So we have to simply copy this one and paste below it. Okay, we have to copy that one and paste below. So this is the case. Copy and paste. Okay, so we have to do this thing only. So before that, what I will do, I will give expression. Okay, we have this expression, right? Day, and after that we have values also, right? Wait a second. This should not be here. Okay. Case. Okay. There is no need of writing anything after case. Okay. Here, let us write Monday. Uh, there is Monday. So what I will be doing is I am going to this just copy this one, copy, and I am going to paste here, sorry, paste again. So one, two, three, four, right? Five, six, seven. And also we have to write this one also default. Okay, default, enter, log. So if we give another name, I will show you. Day not exists. Okay, day not exists. Okay, let us change these things. Okay, let us change this Monday and all. So Control D. So to change to select similar items, okay, similar words or similar items, we can what we have to do is first of all in VS Code we have to select this one. After that we have to press Control D. Okay. After this we have to press Control D. So it's going to apply that cursor here also, whatever the elements like that. So if I am going to press another again once again this Control D, you can see the cursor is going to come here also. Okay, the cursor came right here, right? So if we use if we want to select and change multiple things at one time, we have to use this part. When this in VS Code, this feature is there. Okay, in Monday I am going to change and change it to Tuesday. Tuesday next. After this, we are going to change to Monday. Sorry, Wednesday. Next, after this, we are going to change it to uh, Thursday. Thursday. Next, Friday. Is Saturday. Saturday. Next, at last Sunday. Sunday. Okay, done. So I will write some space. So this is the code. Okay, this is the code which code we have written. Okay, based on cases, it's going to select. Okay, it's going to execute the code and it's going to give output. Let, let us see. So the output should be like this, right? Console log Wednesday. Why? Because we have declared it here Wednesday, right? We have given value as Wednesday. Let us run. So we got okay. We got like this, right? Today is Wednesday. So this is how things going to work. So for example, if I queue here Sunday, it's going to give output as uh, like a today is Sunday. So as you guys can see, if we use if else if, the code looks somewhat uh, clumsy, right? So that is the reason most of the people use switch case. Okay, if there are multiple conditions, okay, it is a you can say like this, okay, like a scalable solution, okay, in programming languages, okay, so that the developer may not get confused if the if the same code is given to other person also, he can understand what is happening here. Okay, so it is one of the good way of coding. Okay, next, what happens if I give like uh, Feb, okay, February. So this is not a day, right? So it is a month, and also we haven't any written, we haven't written any case for that. Let us see, save, and what will be the output. So we as we can see here, day not exist. I hope everyone is understanding what I am trying to say in this switch case, right? So simply whatever the case is not there, it's going to check every condition, right? So if that case is not uh, inside of the switch statements, what is going to by default value, that kind of thing doesn't exist. Okay, it's going to give this kind of output. So for that purposes, we are using this default. And also we see here, right, break statement, right? Let us, I will explain what is this break statement. Again, I will explain here. So, sorry, here I haven't written all these things, right? So what is this break? So to put it simply, general example. So a person breaking free from the chain. Okay, if the person wants to break free from the chain, okay, at that time we are going to use this break. Okay, to put it simply generally. So in the similar way, if the program, if we have written some program, if some of the conditions met, okay, like if the condition became true, so at that time, what we want to do is we want to I want to stop that code. We want to stop that code. So for that purposes, we are going to use this break. Okay, we are going to use this break. Let us go and see there. So here what is happening, right? If one of these cases becomes true, like if case is Monday, if case is Monday, if I write here also Monday, here I will be changing, right? Monday, Monday. Okay, here I will be writing like this. So I'm going to save this file. So in practically what should happen? So if there is no break, what is going to happen is it's going to check this part of the code and it's going to give output and it's going to start executing next part. Okay, so it will do like that when we don't use break. Okay, if I remove this break here, so we should first of all I will put this break and I will show you the output. Okay, so what we got today is Monday. Okay, we got today is Monday, right? We got this today is Monday. So what happened here is this condition met. Okay, this case has become true. So that's why uh, it stopped here. Okay, but if I remove this break, even though this condition is true, even though this condition is true, it's going to print this statement also. It's going to print this statement also. Let us clear. Okay, I'm going to run this again. So I have removed break statement here. So let us see. So what we got today is Monday, and along that we got today is Tuesday also. So this break statement is that much important. Okay, we have to write compulsory this break statement inside the switch, or else whatever the code is there after that this part, okay, the rest of the code is also going to get executed. To avoid that kind of situation, we are using this break statement. Okay, so its definition also says like that only. Like the break statement is used to terminate a loop prematurely. Okay, it is used to terminate a certain kind of loop. Okay, like here the loop means checking certain conditions. So we will be learning all about these loops in tomorrow's class. Okay, let us concentrate on this only. Okay, for today, we will be doing all these statements. Okay, so here also there is another point. It often used to exit a loop when a specific condition is met or when an error occurs. Okay, when an error occurs, it's going to get executed. Sorry, going to break that loop or exit from that loop. Okay, that is the purpose of this. Sorry, not only error and also if the certain condition is met at the time also it is going to break that I mean exit that loop. Hope everyone understanding what I have taught today. These are most important parts. That's why I am explaining slowly so that you guys can understand.